Good evening, everybody, and welcome to DW Randomizer, the home of the Summer 2022 Dragon Warrior Randomizer Tournament. Tonight we have the first race in the Slime Division. We have BobPineappleMD versus Xarnax42. How's everybody doing this evening? I am Z-Man 050778, and with me tonight in the broadcasting booth is Edgeworth. Edge, how are you doing tonight, my friend? Long time no talk.
Yeah, we haven't had the chance to do this in a while, and I'm kind of excited. The standard tournaments are always my favorite because you never know what the heck you're going to get. The range of challenges these flags throws out is crazy, and we've got a couple of really good runners tonight, so I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, indeed. Of course, we have the venerable, almost godfather of Dragon Warrior Randomizer, Xarnax42. He's been with us basically since the beginning. And then BobPineappleMD, probably a little bit newer. I mean, kind of everybody's newer compared to Xarnax. But Bob's been around now for about a year and a half. This is his third tournament, so fully experienced, well-skilled. He knows exactly what's going on, so this should be a really good match here. I'm particularly excited to see their starting strength and starting MP. This will be an interesting little start.
Yeah, so if there is a torch or fairy water in the throne room, that's going to be pretty pivotal, and if not, well, maybe taking some gold and finding one just to get started.
Yep, or maybe they're just going to be on the hunt for slimes and red slimes, and hopefully level 2 gives them a little bit of good something. And off we go here with the race. All right, so let's see what we have here in the throne room. Herb, a cursed belt, and of course the absolutely mandatory key. Interesting. For those of you that may be wondering on the sprites, BobPineappleMD is the Prince of Canuck from Dragon Warrior 2, and Xarnax is Tov, the dog from Dragon Warrior 4.
See, I always thought the dog was from Duck Hunt.
I mean, it could be. No, that is the sprite of Tov from Dragon Warrior 4. And it looks like BobPineapple is engaging in a slap fight here with Drakey and not winning that.
Yeah, this is just going to take way too long, and I think, Bob didn't check the stats early, so Xarnax finding the enemy that you have to, the blue slime. I mean, we're just for this.
And that 5 strength start is it's a bit more of a pain in the rear than usual, because the way that the game calculates damage, 5 strength against a Drakey winds up missing half to 2/3 of the time. So that is really not good. And there's a similar issue for strength 6 and a ghost. And as they see ghosts here, Bob and Xarnax are probably both hoping not for a 1 strength increase here on level 2. Okay, game. I said not 1. I meant not 0 either, game.
I love it. Yeah, that is a lot of defense, though. So you could easily win those slap fights, but it's going to take a while.
Oh yeah, 33 agility. That's 16 defense power. That's fantastic. But we do have a town just south of Tantegel Castle, so that cursed belt gets removed.
Curse. Yep. So curse your luck, but hey, at least keys are. Oh, never mind. That's probably Hawksness, right?
Probably. Yep. It's gotta be. I mean, you have this cursed belt ready to sell for 150 gold to get some keys and really get this seed kickstarted, and no.
Alright, well, 33 agility is not doing anything. It's a blue dragon.
Well, it'll do something against a blue dragon. I mean, it'll allow Xarnax to get hit for 27 and not, 60.
Yeah, that is true. You're only slightly dead instead of extremely dead.
So it looks like we're going to probably go to level 3 here on regular slimes and red slimes.
Yeah, and it looks like that's kind of what Bob committed to after seeing that level, so a little bit of of help there.
And for anybody that may be unfamiliar with the Dragon Warrior 1 randomizer here, obviously we have completely random maps. Otherwise, lots of things are vanilla, right? The towns are vanilla, the dungeon maps are vanilla, so you know where you're going, you know what the towns look like. The towns sell different stuff, but the goal of the game is to collect Erdrick's token, the Stones of Sunlight, the Silver Harp, which you then have to turn into the Staff of Rain, take those 3 to the old man we affectionately call the Jerk, get the Rainbow Drop, enter Charlotte Castle, and defeat the Dragon Lord. That sounds easy. Right.
Yeah, every single one of those steps sounds trivial. It's not. Especially Charlotte.
Yeah. I mean, it all depends, right? I mean, we've already seen a blue dragon, but, the blue dragon just bit. So, we do have Xarnax trying to go after a Drakey here. Of course, we know that isn't going to go... I mean, he could win the slap fight, but... I mean, really, you're hoping for a crit there.
Okay, so it looks like Bob moved over. Must have heard the psychic reading from the audience here. Yeah, we are on the verge of getting the next level, and hopefully it's not miserable.
I mean, even just 1 or 2 more strength at least gets the Drakey and the Ghost into play. Right, which then doesn't make level 3 as miserable.
Yeah, I mean, how miserable is it when you crit a red slime and it's 4?
There we go. 9, 2, 2, 7, and... Thanks, game. Thanks. Stop spell's great. Fantastic. I mean, it's great for some things, but...
Yeah, just not right now. But, I mean, at this point, you're at least defense breaking a lot of the stuff in the first one.
Yeah, exactly. And now you can take out Drakeys and Ghosts in 1 or 2 hits. So now getting to level 4 isn't really bad. I mean, it's still a pain on Drakeys and Ghosts, but it's not as bad.
Yeah, Xarnax is also quietly stockpiling a modest amount of cash here. So if that's enough for a key by the end of it, that'd be pretty solid.
He's almost got enough now, and it will be interesting to see if he does beeline toward Ronaldar to get a key and maybe, take a look, see what's in the treasure. Maybe he gets some more gold, which can, help him along with a weapon or something in Ronaldar. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, you almost have to. Like, the big sticker armor just puts the seat on its head.
Alright, Xarnax getting to level 4 here. What do we have? 10 more power, 9 agility, 1 hit point, 2 magic points. So again, nice strength. Agility is fantastic.
It's pretty solid, and now, hey, scorpions look pretty appealing too. Oh, no, less so.
Nope, no, they don't. Xarnax, go to Rimaldar and go get that key. Go to Rimaldar and go get that key.
Oh, that was spicy.
And I do believe Xarnax, I believe both of our runners have an herb sitting in their storeroom here, if they ever so want it. And it looks like Bob is... Oh, ghosts have heal. Fantastic.
Oh, that's great. But yeah. It looks like Bob's going to grab the key. So... And that is a better crit against the slime. We'll take the 23.
Yeah. Chat pointing out that Xarnax probably wants 2 keys. Makes sense. I mean, 106 gold for 2 keys. You get 2 keys, you can at least check the back and check the treasury at the same time. But Bob making what I think is a pretty good play here. So what if it's 1 key, you just go, you check, and you figure it out.
Yeah, 2 keys will save some time if there's gold in here, and there is. And hey, that's good news for gold grind too.
Death necklace, and the silver harp.
It's not so bad.
So I would imagine we're going to see Bob immediately go right back to Rummeldar, pick up his allotment of keys, and I would imagine check the treasure chest in here, and then check the shop for some sort of a weapon. Or he's going to go right to the weapon shop first.
Oh, hand axe. That'll be nice.
And he just picks up the hand axe right away. He's like, I still have enough in reserve to get 1 key. I can always go get more gold.
The hand axe seems to be good enough for Bob. Oh boy, look, Xarnax finds everybody's favorite mascot.
Metal slime. Oh, and it looks like Xarnax is just going to go check the, well, he was going to check the Hawksness spot for the heck of it, but no. Demon Knight says, no, you're not.
Nope.
Bob getting that really nice strength growth here for level 4. Bob looks like he's going to go back and get a key or 2. I've missed how much gold he has, but a key or 2, not a bad thing, considering how we know what's in the treasury. Oh, just short. That's alright. 1 key is still better than none. Xarnax with a bit of a low roll on that gold chest, only 562.
Yeah, that's going to be a hand axe and nothing else.
Oh, it looks like Xarnax, he's first going to get all the keys he can. So, at the end of this, he won't have much gold at all left.
Yeah, that makes sense. But you could just kick open the treasury and try again.
And we do have... Alright, so Gambit... They're not Gambit. Gambit's a restreamer. Bob took the key that he got and is going to go check the back of Tantagel first. Oh, and he finds the free stuff cave, and under it is... Oh, that's nice. Up a little bit of fairy water. That's... Well, then north is a green dragon. That's fun. And a specter. That's fun. But we do have a cave north here. Let's see what we got. And it is the Staff of Rain cave. So immediately, Bob can turn in that silver harp.
Alright, check that one off, and then you don't need to remember this cave exists ever again. Yeah, so Spectre and Green Dragon, that would be an interesting area to hang out in if Hurtmore showed up relatively soon.
And see, here's something I'm thinking, right? You have that fairy water under the castle, right? And you have pretty much all the access to keys and gold you need. I would think about maybe getting a couple of fairy waters and throwing them at that specter and try to get that, mountain of experience right away.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're kind of missing out on the mid-range enemies that you're typically looking for, but I mean, there's a Magidraki there that's not too bad if we can find like a Drakima. Not a green dragon though.
Yeah. Oh, hi Sherlock.
Oh, well that's convenient.
I called a race last night, and but pretty much everything was around the castle except Rumeldar, which was at pretty much literally the other end of the map. So I'm wondering if we're dealing with something here where lots of stuff are around Start except for one thing they need, which is going to be completely in the totally opposite direction. Alright, so Xarnax up to level 5, 1208. That's a great level. Oh, but skeletons have stop spell. That's fantastic.
Oh, as long as they don't have something else in reserve, that's fine.
Yeah, exactly. But I would seriously consider just hanging out there and trying to beat up on those skeletons for a while. That's a fantastic enemy to find right now.
Yeah, definitely to get yourself to level 6. It looks like you're going to have to just tread slowly and carefully the way the zones in the map are looking right now.
Okay, Bob following Xarnax right behind, level 5. Oh, and a knight. So it looks like you get too bold here, and these enemies go up in difficulty relatively quickly.
Oh, Xarnax going back to start.
Assisted by a Magic-Wyvern.
Yeah, and gosh, if I were in Bob's shoes, I would feel a lot more comfortable if I had some chainmail too. I'd be tempted to just go back to the treasury.
Oh, I don't know if he has a key right now.
That's true, he's got enough for 2.
So Xarnax picking up some more gold here. I'm wondering, did he see something in Rimmler he wants, or does he just want to refill his keys?
Gold grind? There's a flame sword there.
Yeah, but he's got nothing to activate the gold grind with. Oh, wait.
Yeah, there's the one chest in the basement, so if he... Oh, never mind. Do we need another one?
Well,
we need 2, right?
Yeah, well, you need 2. You need 2. And we have Bob at level 6. 13 power, 1 agility, 1 hit point, 1 MP, and repel.
Oh, repel will be nice. That'll get rid of the annoying enemies up front.
But another pretty good strength gain, so this droll in theory could be one-shottable, but we have another cave here, and it is a dark cave. What do we have? Swamp North.
Yeah, Swamp North. Alright, well, this will be a happy day for Bob if it backdoors into Garringham. Does not, but...
Doesn't.
How about... Nope, no metal slime for you either.
See, Mila wants to get on the commentary.
Yeah. Rooting for the werewolf.
Well, werewolf won.
Yeah, you did it.
It looks like Bob is headed right to Rimmler. I would imagine to buy at least 1 more key. I don't know how much. 2 keys. Oh, he's got 2. He's got enough for 2. Gotta love that swamp tile between the 2 bridges up there. Alright, so now Bob is fully armed with 2 keys, and the magician hits Xarnax for 1, and sends Xarnax back to start. Is Bob going to check out Foxness just for the heck of it? Nope. Looks like he's going to try to grind on that skeleton, but he'll have a lot better look if he does it up in the forest. There you go. But it looks like we're going to get a check of Hawksness here from Xarnax. Or is he metal slime hunting?
He might be metal slime hunting, and yeah, I don't hate this. I hate Demon Knights, though.
Yeah, Demon Knights aren't fun, but a metal slime kill could be huge right now. Hey, look, you mentioned Drakima earlier. Drakima's in this group with the skeleton. So that's a nice mid-range enemy.
Yeah, that's pretty solid. You're probably looking for something a little bit better at this point, like maybe a Wraith or a Wolf Lord, but I mean, if the map's not giving it to you, this is fine too.
We have Xarnax and a Metal Slime locked in battle.
This one's going for a while.
And as the game is wont to do, as soon as you get your second hit, bye-bye.
Oh, no, scorpions have heal more. Jerks. Yeah, this is not gonna work.
Well, so much for that.
A valiant effort.
I mean, that Metal Scorpion would have been fantastic, but the game had other ideas. Alright, so a couple more enemies from this group here, and Bob will be at level 7. You know, maybe the game will actually take mercy on them and, you know, give them something decent at level 7.
Oh, that's not decent.
No, that is the very opposite of decent.
What idiot said they should look for Drakimas?
I don't know. I didn't hear anybody saying that they should look for Drakimas.
Yeah, that person should be fired.
Well, that person should be fired because the Drakimas have fire. They have big fire. Picking up a little extra gold. I would imagine going to go get a stock up on keys and probably get a chainmail.
Yeah, it's probably about time you stop just running around the overworld naked.
I mean, that would be ideal. And Bob, forgetting he only has one key, needs to fill up on keys and then come walking all the way back around.
Oof.
So he doesn't blow a key. Whoops.
Alright, meanwhile, what did Xarnax find over here? The dog is on the hunt for something. Uh-oh. Oh no!
It's a Drakima! Attacks. Well, the good news is that, you know, our runners here can two-shot a Drakima, and it doesn't look like the Drakima is 75% Dragon Lord 2 breath. So.
Yeah, it seems more like 25%. Still not a fight that I want to take after I know, though.
And it's a torch.
God, where were you 15 minutes ago?
Not paying attention.
No, I just mean for the runners. They could.
Oh, right. And, yep, picks up a chainmail. All right, so our runners are pretty about the same, right? I mean, you know, about the same experience. Bob has done a little more exploration, but not a ton more. Oh my. 14 power, 27 agility, not much of anything else.
Alright, agility's green. Let's go dive Sherlock for the armor.
Let's go! Ruin Lords with her, this might be a nice boon for Xarnax's experience. Yep, picks up the 58 easily enough.
If you can find, excuse me, if you find more Druid Lords, that would be really nice at the spot.
Yeah, it would be. You're not going to be able to fight many, though, because you only have... Oh. Why?
Well, scratch that. But if you can find Druid Lords without those guys, you got plenty of stop spells.
That's true. They do have a stop spell. And it looks like Bob is heading back into the swamp cave. Maybe not. Maybe not. No. Yes. Maybe. Oh, looks like he's going to go across the bridge. See what's across the bridge.
Okay, well, now you might want to go back. Oh, you got away?
Well, I mean, they do have 74 agility. So, I mean, they're a decent chance. Okay.
This is amazing to watch. Just all of this stuff that would normally just maul you, but they have their PF flyers on.
Well, rates have hurt more. That 74 agility ain't going to save you from hurt more.
No, it will not.
I mean, look at that. 21 damage from a green dragon with a chainmail on at level 7. That's ridiculous.
Oof.
Beta strep in chat, keeping us updated on all the running odds, saying that they're about 70% to run from blues on 74 agility. It's a nice chance. So, which means the game officially makes that, maybe one out of every 3 times if you're lucky.
Yeah, no, you're gonna fail to run from a stone man like 6 times now.
Oh yeah. Xarnax finding that red dragon. That red dragon's like, no, not so fast, my friend. And that swamp south just keeps on going. With only 40 max HP, you're not going to get too far in that swamp.
Oh. The Xarnax, no. You might be better with the Demon Knight zone instead.
Yeah, I wonder again if it's just time to sit down in that group with the skeletons and Drakimas and just wail away on them until level 8, and maybe level 8 gives you some more HP that you can bust out of the seed with.
You could try to catch those specters too.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about those specters that were north of the castle. Well, that's right. That'd be a good call too.
Yeah, you just have to dodge all the green dragons that are hanging out there too. A metal scorpion, not too bad. No.
Never mind. There you go. I mean, they're not too bad if you one-shot them or if you can dodge the heal more. Ooh, Droll Magi. This is nice. So Xarnax finding Swamp North. I imagine he's going to take this to what we're assuming is, oh look, it's a wizard.
Oh boy, Star Wyverns with hurt more. Oh, that feels bad, but Xarnax has to run away from a wolf, and, well, there's an armor knight.
Yep.
That feels real bad.
It feels terrible. So I wonder if Xarnax is going to try to go through this again, or if he's just going to be like, no, I'll try this another time. Oh, he's only 36 away from level 8, so I'm wondering if maybe he gets level 8, and then maybe tries the cave again.
Yeah, meanwhile, Bob just going to Skeleton Land.
Yeah, I think this makes sense. You just sit down here and you grind to level 8. Maybe level 8 gets you enough to, get the heck out of Dodge. Bob trying to do a little scouting, see if it's worth trying to get through the swamp. And this skeleton will take Xarnax to level 8. Let's see if level 8 gives us any relief. One power, 1, 0. Wow. Oh, there it is. Hurt more.
Yeah.
All right. Now it's time to get the heck out of Dodge.
Oh yeah, this cracks the seed wide open.
Yep, and I would imagine Xarnax's first move is to go to Hawksness and see if there's something there grindable. And if there is, he's going to sit there for a while and get levels, and just be ready to take the seed apart.
Yeah, I mean, just that green dragon gave him more experience than he got, I think, in the first 20 minutes of the seed, so...
And Bob needs to just sit down and get his level 8, and then he'll be off to the races too.
But yeah, if it's something that you can get away with a double hurt more on, you're in really good shape.
I mean, what don't you want to see? You don't want to see a stone man, you don't want to see a golem, you don't want to see a red.
Yeah. Blue you might be able to get away with, Axe Knight would be choice.
Yeah, Axe Knight would be great, Armored Knight would be doable. Now, Bob finding that Druid Lord, if he can... Oh, he doesn't have much... Uh-oh. Hi, Axe Knight!
Oh, wow. Yeah, cracked the seed wide open.
Yeah, time to grind. I would imagine Xarnax is just going to sit here on this tile for a little... Oh, that was before the tile!
Oh, wow! Whoops!
Whoops. Well, you got to level 9.
Well, there you go. And... Ugh.
Xarnax, search the tile. Thank you.
He foresaw it. Made fools of us all. Heavily guarded nothing. Alright. Well, that is definitely a place to hang out for a long time.
Yeah, until you can really, I mean, you can make decent work of the seed now, but with only 41 HP and 33 MP, you're not getting very far. So, you're just going to sit here until you can really make some good outroads in this seed. Meanwhile, Bob also getting that magical level 8, and I would imagine beelines it to Hawks. And thank you very much to fellow Dragon Warrior Randomizer runner, Tilo with the raid. We really appreciate it. Welcome in to Raiders here, joining us in the middle of the race between BobPineappleMD and Xarnax42.
Woof, a 64 not enough. That must have been a near max HP X-Knight.
Yeah. And meanwhile, Bob getting level 9 on the accent. I believe this is actually on the search tile here. Yep. And here finds nothing.
Ultra. But yeah, with it, HP is just the real big exploration bottleneck right now. And to a certain extent, MP too, getting past some of those knights and green dragons and the like.
Yep,
if you can do that, maybe pick up heal more, then you'll be in much better shape for the exploration.
Of course, that back attack by that axe knight doesn't help matters whatsoever. And of course, you low roll the next hurt more because.
Yep.
And it looks like both of our runners still are in favor of the idea of just grinding, and I absolutely agree with this play. I think it is absolutely the right play until you can actually, get some HP, get some healing spells.
Yeah, like you're not far off from the next level when your target is Axe Knight, so you might as well just take advantage of it. Xarnax, meanwhile, just gonna grab the next level off of these Magic Wyverns. That's not a bad play either.
No, not at all. They are guaranteed 1 hits with Hurtmore. 1-0-1. Oh my god, that was ridiculous. That was ridiculous game.
Empty eye.
Bob Pineapple about to see this wonderful level. Our wonderful tracker, Cami and Renakai, joking that, would you like your stat increase in binary?
I mean, even a stat increase of binary 11 would be better than the crap they got.
So Bob is now about 200, so 2 Axe Knights from level 11. Xarnax, not quite that far, a little further away. So I bet you all the HP and all the MP and heal more all appear at level 16? Is that the way the seed is going to go?
No, see, the thing is, I was thinking, I'm just going to call a match before we're going to bed earlier than normal, and this is going to be a level 19 seed, just to punish me.
Yeah, I feel that. I absolutely feel that. And that Axe Knight could have given Bob Pineapple a level, but the game does not agree.
No, they've been giving both of our runners the business. Like, lots of ambushes, high rolls, and it's like, got 75 agility. Like, the ambushes shouldn't be this common.
I mean, they shouldn't be, but we all know that Dragon Warrior Randomizer has a very complicated relationship with math.
Agility is merely a suggestion, as are Hurtmore rolls.
And here we go. Bob Pineapple getting level 11. 2 power, 5 agility, 19 hit points, 1 MP, heal, and sleep.
Alright, well, this makes life a lot easier. You should at least be able to get through all the MP before dying.
Right, yeah. I'm still not convinced that you stretch your legs and you go really searching yet. But this certainly makes the grind a heck of a lot faster.
No, absolutely not. I think if you had something else that you could do at this time, like, oh, I found the grave, but I didn't want to dive it quite yet, But you don't know where anything is right now.
Xarnax also getting level 11 and will probably breathe a sigh of relief knowing that, you can now work through all of that MP in a shot. So this grind is going to go much quicker now.
And, of course, you're just rolling 65s when you don't need it.
And that's the way it goes, right?
Yep, there's a 59 that kills. Like, are you kidding me?
Xarnax play. Oh no! Oh no! Xarnax gets 1 out of 16 by going for the hurt instead of the attack.
Oof.
Our wonderful trackers putting the X-Knight stats up on screen.
Oh wow, these guys took their no-dose today.
Yep. And nothing but punch more. You love to see that. And this should be... Nope, 1 short. So Bob needs 1 more X-Knight here to get to level 12.
Alright.
And here it is. Nine power 064 return.
It gets you out of the throne room faster.
Yep, exactly. And Xarnax right behind with level 12. So our runners are pretty well neck and neck here. Bob Pineapple has at least seen the other end of the Swamp Cave, which Xarnax hasn't. But beyond that, they've seen the exact amount of stuff. They're pretty much the same experience, same equipment. So our runners are very much in lockstep here. Maybe it's going to come to who decides to get a little brave first. And is brave a good decision or bad decision? Or do they just stay in each other's heels for the majority of this race? But anything can happen still.
Yeah, but it seems like both players are pretty happy to just continue to grind, and I can't really blame them. The HP is getting better, the MP is still in the tank, and really, I doubt you're going to find anything better than this on the overworld.
Oh yeah, no, I completely agree with that. You're not going to find anything better on the overworld. Their agility is really nice, which will help when they go to explore, right? When they cast the repel spell, then they'll just be repelling more and more enemies as they get more levels and hopefully more agility. And I do believe this Axe Knight here will give Bob the next level, if I remember my levels correctly. I might or might not.
Ooh, 58, but that'll be good.
Alright, here we go. Level 13. 5 more power, 2 more agility, 22 hit points, 9 MP, and heal more.
Yeah, now I feel a lot better about running around.
I think now's the time. I think now's the time you stretch your legs, and you got 89 HP, 48 MP. You got enough to really kind of make some hay here.
Yeah, I can definitely see maybe going 1 more, but what you're really afraid of now is having done all this grinding up front. If you hit the jackpot level, and then suddenly you're like, I should be in Sherlock right now. Oh no.
Let's see what Bob decides to do here. He's taking a good long look at his stats. He's not sure. And you know what? I can't blame him for this. I mean, I would probably go in this situation, but I cannot blame him for taking another level here. Because we've seen the overworld. The overworld kind of sucks. The overworld is going to drain your HP pretty quickly, which means it's going to drain your heal mores pretty quickly. And we'll see what Xarnax does next time that he runs out of MP. Alright, now let's see what Xarnax does here. Is Xarnax gonna go for the exploration, or is he gonna go for another level here, like Bob is? We'll see. Looks like Xarnax is going, looks like he's going, is he gonna go through the swamp, or is he gonna go through the swamp cave?
Yeah, so Bob is pretty close to the next level. Meanwhile, Xarnax is, gonna brave the swamp, which nobody has really made any progress in right now. Uh-oh.
Oh, Magic Wyvern goes down to 1 hurt more, so that's not a problem.
Never like being in a spot where 1 in 16 kills you, though.
This is very true.
Yeah! Thanks, Xarnax!
So Xarnax doing a nice meme. A friend of the community, Sparkover, loves bridges, and she especially loves bridges that connect to 1 square of land. So we have called those Sparko bridges, and, it's the meme that you have to search a Sparko bridge. So Xarnax does.
Yeah, 1 time it will blow a seed wide open, and I hope to be calling it, but not today.
Boy, there's not much out this way. Oh, wait, here we go. Oh, there's a town.
Oh, hey, and knowing our luck, it's probably going to be Breckenridge.
I mean, you're looking for Garanham here. Garanham would be, or Catlin. Garanham or Catlin would be the 2 ideals.
I mean, even Cole wouldn't be bad.
Oh, Lord.
I'm 2 for 2.
Yeah, Breckenridge. Although if Breckenridge has a large shield, it may not be completely useless. 5 power, 1 agility, 12 more HP, 9 more MP at level 14. Alright, Bob, time to go.
Oh, there's his silver shield, so if you can get the gold grind online, not too bad.
We do have Xarnax with a small shield purchase. So I would imagine here we'll see Bob just use up whatever MP he has left and then go and stretch his legs. Oh, another town south here. So this town is going to be useful.
Yeah, we got all the garbage out of the way. Now, that's Catlin. Alright.
Catlin works, you can find the coordinates. Now, question is, have our runners tripped over this 500 times so far?
Alright, meanwhile, Bob hitting 101 HP. So, when you have the death necklace in hand already, HP trending high for the seed is pretty good.
They have tripped over whatever this is here about 100 times. 10 north, 19 west.
Oh dear.
In fact, I'm pretty sure Xarnax spent a good amount of time grinding in that exact area.
Alright, Bob's still going at this. I think you definitely go at 14.
It looks like Xarnax picked up a broadsword before taking the death warp.
Yeah, not a bad pickup. You get a big enough strength boost, you can start punching wizards in the face.
Oh, look, it's a night.
And
all right, so what was that, Edge?
And good night.
Kicks the fairy flute out of his way as he goes. It's like, I don't want this.
Hey, you're gonna be happy with that fairy flute when there's a golem on the spike tile in Sherlock.
All right, fair.
That's always the worst when it's like, all right, made it all the way through Sherlock. I need all my heals to get through this, and then it's just a golem that punches you twice. All right, cool.
Like, thanks, game. I really appreciate him there. I really appreciate that. It looks like Bob is going to be 2 Axe Knights short of the level here. Because level 15 is at 7,500. I don't know, he's going to... no, 2 will do it. 2 will do it. Do it by 10. So which way does Xarnax go? Does Xarnax go back to the Breckenary Cantlin area, or is he going to go through the Swamp Cave? What's Xarnax's next move here?
Yeah, I kind of think Swamp Cave is like the only lead that we haven't really checked out solidly.
Okay, but he's going to go east of the Swamp Cave and see what's over here. All right, we have a cave. Which cave is this? Oh, it's Tablet Cave.
There's a tablet, yeah. Well, at least you got outside.
All right, here we go. Level 15, 3 power. What? Oh my!
Oh god. Yeah, that's a death necklace, dude.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I think it's time to get going there, Bob. That was quite the level.
This is what I'm always terrified of when I do the grind up front, though, is the jackpot level, the next one, and I'm just going to be real sad running from monsters.
Yeah, and as chat says, it's, you know, even though the stats are really good, it's probably not the go level, right? Even with the Death Necklace, because you probably don't have enough MP to successfully kill the Dragon Lord. So as Chad is kind of commenting, it's probably 1 level away. Right? 1 more cast of Heal More, probably. Okay, so now we have Bob getting through the swamp here that's south. Let's see if he takes that over to the west where Breckenary and Cantlin are. Looks like he is. We do have Xarnax finding another town here on the edge of the map. It's either going to be Cole or Darenham. And there's Breckenary. Xarnax getting to level 14 with that modest HP and MP gain. And finds Cole. Let's see what we have here.
Oh, wow.
Zonk.
If you want the goods, you're gonna have to work for it this season.
So, but, I mean, keep in mind, right, we haven't seen any of the good caves, right? We haven't seen Mountain Cave. We haven't seen the Grave.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we haven't seen Garenham yet, and Garenham
right.
is almost guaranteed to be loaded at this point. Because it's either two goodies or the jerk.
And Bob's just like, you know what, Blue Dragon, I'm tired of you. I'm going to beat you with my axe. And Bob makes his way into Caitlin. And Xarnax looks like he's going to start chipping away at this red here with his broadsword.
Well, I mean, now that it's 350 experience, it might be worth it, but dang, that's going to put a dent in your exploration real fast.
Bob also picking up the broadsword. And picks up the wonderful coordinates. You know, with Xarnax just finding coal, I'm a little surprised he didn't pick up a torch so he could go check out that tablet cave. Yeah, I know it's just one, right? I know it's just one item, but we're still... the fighter's ring is out there, which can be handy. The Erdrick's token is out there, and then both pieces of Erdrick gear are out there. So there's 4 pretty handy things that are still out there. Maybe one of them is in the tablet cave?
Alright, well, we found another cave, so...
Wait, is this...
Unless this is the exit to swamp.
I think this might... Yep, there's the exit to swamp. This is one continent.
Oh, okay. And
yep, because just... Go ahead.
I was going to say, there's the jerk, so holy cow, Garanhab's loaded.
Yep, so that is the exit to Swamp Cave. No doubt. So it looks like Bob marked down the coordinates, is leaving Caitlin. Boy, there's not much else out this way.
Well, Bob hits the sleep on the werewolf. Alright, so Bob is about to find his nothing at coal.
No, that's Breckenary.
Or is this Breckenary? Ah,
Yeah, coal's on the other side of the map.
Oh, okay, I thought he was north of the castle. My bad.
I'm not sure Xarnax knows where he is.
I think Xarnax got lost briefly a little bit, but managed to figure out how to get back, which honestly is impressive when you probably didn't know where you were in the first place.
Yeah, that is impressive. When you get turned and twisted around in a dark cave, being able to retrace your steps is a real good skill to have.
Counter every step.
Well, and there we go. Oh, we actually see a golem. How about that? But the green dragon sends Xarnax back to start. And now we have Bob. Now what's he going to do? He's going to go check out the east of Swamp Cave, which we know is probably the right play. And we know that this is the Tablet Cave. Let's see, does Bob have a torch? Or can Bob dark navigate this? He has a torch. So we're going to see what's in the bottom here.
And meanwhile, Xarnax going to do some more exploration around the Breckenridge area, but these forest islands don't go anywhere.
All right, so what do we have down here? We have the stones.
Oh, that's big.
Wait. Our tracker says Xarnax has the stones.
Maybe Xarnax dark navigated it.
Did he? We're going to have to rely on our crack tracker Camion Renakai to confirm or deny. Oh, he did! Okay, there we go.
All right, well, I believe Camion.
Oh, yeah, so do I. And Bob now discovering the back end of Swamp Cave. He's like, wait, this is a... And now all of a sudden it hits him. Oh, yeah, this is one continent. Okay.
Yeah, those last areas just hidden somewhere on the map that is just annoyingly easy to overlook.
And I don't... Jeez, I'm trying to think of where it could be. Because I'm pretty sure we've explored pretty much everything north of the castle. I think. Alright, so here's Hawksness again on Xarnax's side. Xarnax going to do a little grinding, maybe, and see if, maybe just kind of catches bearings, get to level 15 here. Oh, he's almost out of resources, so he's going to use what he can. Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's probably a good time to just recheck your map and kind of figure out what you're doing next, too.
Brian, to answer your question in chat, I don't think that the greens are particularly nasty.
Okay, so up and around looks like...
Oh, this is cold. Yep. Of course, Bob will find the ever ubiquitous nothing. And this Axe Knight will take Xarnax to level 15, and we know what bounty awaits at level 15.
Yeah, but Xarnax doesn't, because that Axe Knight took him out.
Oh, no! Of course, you love it when the king says, you have 12 more experience to go to your next level. You're just like, I know. So where the heck is everything else?
Yeah, there's got to be some sort of gap that has been overlooked.
And And here's level 15 for Xarnax. Wait, maybe north there? Through the... north and east?
Yeah, I was going to say, Bob's moving like he's seen that already, but... Or it could be that they're in a middle area that was just completely overlooked.
Right, yep, that's absolutely possible. Okay, so now we're going north of Tablet Cave.
Yeah, a lot of the top runners like to keep some bit of shoreline in their view in order to keep their bearings, and almost all of the time it works, but when it doesn't, boy, it feels bad.
Well, maybe this is the path. B?
Yeah, Bob kind of zigzagging back and forth and there's definitely some nastiness around.
So now Xarnax going in Swamp North, going to go to Swamp South and maybe look around there?
Yeah, maybe. Meanwhile...
Oh, wait, okay, this is definitely new here on Bob's side.
Yeah, this is...
Alright, there's a cave. Wait, is that Tablet? No, that's not Tablet.
Nope, this is... Yeah, this is Mountain, it looks like.
Mountain, yep, this is Mountain. Oh, chat saying grave. In unison.
Makes sense.
Alright, we get it, it's the grave. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. There's the fighter's ring. And there's the token. And there's the torch. Alright. Now what?
Now
you have everything you have everything you need to make the Rainbow Bridge. What do? I mean, you go
to the Fallsview Casino and gamble?
I mean, you know Garanham has the 3 chests, and you know Garanham has Mountain Cave. And Mountain Cave is generally a much quicker check than the bottom of the grave here. I don't know. Personally, I think I'd gamble it. I'd go try to find Garanham and hope it's there.
I mean, Garanham right now is an insane amount of treasure chests. So, and you're still looking for 2 items.
And I lose the game. Okay. This is why you dive deep grave. Okay, I understand.
Yeah, I mean, if you're looking at the possibility of having to dive Sherlock for the armor after clearing Garanham, you're probably coming back here anyway. And if that's the thought. But I definitely would have liked to clear Garanham first, and I would have been wrong, like every time.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah. Now watch. Just for good measure, Erdrick's sword is under her.
Yeah.
So now Xarnax is on the hunt for. Well, we know he's definitely on the hunt here for a grave, which is absolutely positively necessary.
I guess the other benefit of this, not doing it in this order now, is since you found.
Oh, well, there's Deerenham right there.
Yeah. Oh, we got a large shield.
Oh. Nope. No large shield. Geez, I don't think we've seen a large shield in the sea.
I don't think it exists.
I think the only shop we haven't seen is the key locked one in Catlin. Xarnax trying to take a death here. Oh yeah, he's out of resources. Xarnax trying to take a death right here. Right, so
You can't take a death if you crit.
key for a key. Brian, we have not seen any Wombo combo, and we've only seen Dragon Lord 2 Breath on the Drakimas. So by and large, the enemy set here is pretty benign. In fact, come to think of it, I don't think we've seen sleep on anybody.
No.
But we haven't seen Stone Men at all. All right, finds the top, and it's gold in the top of Mountain Cave. On to the second floor.
Well, that's rude. Alright, more money.
Chad is going through, do you get silver, do we not? Do we get silver, do we not? Beta Strip bringing up a really good point in chat that you repel everything, green dragons and down in Sherlock, and you defense break Dragon Lord 1. So I think there is certainly a very compelling case to get the Silver Shield. The Silver Shield isn't that far from the castle.
I guess the question is, how long would it take you to find something to kill you down here, though? Yeah,
well,
Bob,
there goes that.
Yeah, Bob's just going to skip it. I don't know. 140 HP, and then you put the death necklace on during the fight. Might be able to get away without having it. But yeah, if MP still stays the sort of the laggard stat, then this could get dicey.
Well, I think regardless, I still think you need a level here. I still think you need to get to level 16 at least. Because I just, even with 140 HP and, 79 strength, I'm still not sure that, 8 heal mores is enough. Or 9, I should say. 9 heal mores. I'm not sure that's enough.
Nah, it's not.
Aaron asking in chat, important question, is that Erdrick's armor image from some game, or did someone draw that? That is it's in the it is either in the manual or it is in. It's established. It is established that is what it kind of looks like. So I think it's the manual.
All right, so Bob just taking the quick trip through the cave, and then you could just go back in and outside. Yeah, wow, that's really convenient.
And it does look like Xarnax has finally found the right path here.
All right, so this is gonna get close.
Maybe. Here's the issue. Xarnax has found the right path, but he's out of resources. So he will have to go down first to see Garanham.
Oh, so he's probably going to do all that stuff first. Yeah. I think regardless of the order you showed up and you do all that anyway, but he's got to run through all of this too. Yeah, it's going to take some time.
Surprised Bob doesn't just cast outside. Or is he going to go check the spike tile maybe here in the swamp cave? See what's here?
I guess. I mean, oh no! Wow, this is terrible for Xarnax.
That is awful luck for Xarnax. But at least Xarnax knows the path now.
Yeah, deaths like that are always a crusher in this game, though.
Yeah, and the issue here now is Bob knows that the sword is in Sherlock somewhere, so he can grind until he's ready to go. Xarnax still has to get that, and while he'll probably get level 16 and maybe 17 on his travels, Xarnax still has to do his homework, right? He still has to get the token, he still has to turn in everything for the rainbow drop.
Yeah, so let's see what this next level, that'll give us a whole lot more information. Well, looking at Xarnax's side,
they get a little more HP, but they don't get another heal more.
Yeah, it still doesn't feel good. Maybe
it's still, no, you didn't get that 10th heal more, so I don't think you can go here. If you're Bob, I mean, maybe you do a dive for the sword, and since it's so close to the castle, maybe you fight your way down to the sword.
I don't know about that. I feel like fighting your way down for the armor, maybe fighting your way down for the sword feels bad.
Well, you fight your way down knowing that you're not going for the win on your dive. But, I mean, it's going to be quicker to do it in one trip.
Yeah.
Yeah, and, Chad also bringing up a good point that this grind is the best grind you can get.
Yeah, unless Red Dragons are handing out ice cream tickets, but yeah, not with this strength. Hey, we got Radiant. Alright.
Yay! Bob taking a hard look at his stats. We will start the betting when Bob enters Sherlock.
I don't know. I'm always for the judges' table.
Maximum troll.
Yeah, this has definitely been an interesting seed, though. Like, it's definitely punishing looking at the death count, but it also, I don't know, I would say probably didn't feel unfair either,
Yeah, I would file this seed in the annoying file. Really, I mean, obviously doing everything in hindsight, right? But, I mean, the right play was to sit down and grind. And, if you did that, then this seed actually isn't terrible. But it was just getting to the point where you can actually do stuff, and this seed was just annoying. Alright, Xarnax turning right around and casting Repel, and looks like he is going to go dive the grave, which is, we know, the right call because the armor is in the next chest.
Alright, Bob's just knocking down X-Knights like folding tables at a Bill's tailgate.
And yes, for those of you in chat, Edge and I are both originally from the Buffalo area, so we've made a couple of Buffalo-centric references here. So that's where that comes from. Edge and I both big Bills fans. Yay! Oh my God, actually good.
This is the year, right?
Right? Yeah, maybe. Trails, that was the armor. The sword is in Sherlock. The armor is in the fourth chest in the grave. Yeah, there is a pretty big Bills bar out in LA. There is. I forget what it's called. But there is a pretty big one out there.
Yeah, Bills fans travel well.
Indeed. And Xarnax finding his dragon scale.
Oh, Vikings fan. Oh, no. Yeah, we can commiserate together in misery.
We do have Bob closing in on level 17, but not going to be this trip. And so now we have Xarnax checking out Garanham, and we know that the mountain cave is behind Garanham.
So 527, Bob should have this next level pretty quick and some important information to go along with it.
And a couple more Axe Knights. What is that, 4? I think 4 more Axe Knights here for Bob. We'll get him to level 17, and we'll know if it's the go level or not. Of course, now we have Xarnax in the mountain cave. Going to be rather disappointed with the output here.
It's interesting. The sort of walking grind that Xarnax has been doing up until this point has kept pace pretty good with Bob. So even though he's got to make a few more errands around the overworld, he's not as far behind as I would have expected him to be.
No, and I think that's kind of one of the things that we may have mentioned half an hour ago when they were grinding the Axe Knights the first time, is that the overworld is ripe with high experience enemies. So a walking grind could, in theory, work if you had resources, which was kind of the problem early in the seed. 1171. Game, why you do this?
Oh god, I said 19 earlier, didn't I?
You did?
No, I'm
I
sorry.
mean, okay. Oh, boy.
Yeah, Beta making a good point. Silver Shield looking real good right now.
I mean, if you got to fight too many more Axe Knights, you're going to get it naturally almost. Oh, no, he only has 3,000 gold now.
Yeah, that's the thing. Bob has been taking the deaths, and it makes me wonder, like,
Yeah.
gosh, you wouldn't have been that far off just if you just held on to the money. There is a lot of money buried in that Hawksness swamp this season.
And Bob is going.
All right. See how this goes. Yeah, so we'll get our first look at the monsters in Hawksness and this. Yeah, okay. So I was gonna say the enemy formation on the first few floors definitely plays a big role in whether your dive's successful or not. And red dragons are not what you want to see on the top floor.
No, not at all. So let's crunch some numbers here, right? So, assuming you put the death necklace on, you're going to be at 92 strength, which means you're going to be at 134 power, right? Because the fighters are 134 power means you're doing 8 to 17 per attack. Right? 8 to 17 per attack puts you at 12 and a half. So you need 12 attacks. 12 attacks, 10 heal mores. Holy cow, it's close.
Yeah, I feel like this is going to be one of those fights where Bob is just going to be eating herbs as he keeps taking hurt mores on the chin. Just trying to get that, sneak that double in at the start against DL2.
Yep, that would go a long way. The double at the beginning, the double at the end probably gets you there. Well, with average rolls, it gets you there, but you have to go down, you have to get there with the full 10 heal mores. You lose one of the heal mores, you're in trouble. Oh, wait, we have Xarnax grinding for a silver shield, it looks like.
Yeah, I mean, you set it up pretty much as ideal as you could go, and now... So we'll see if this doesn't look so good for Bob on this dive. This might be where Xarnax retakes the lead. But yeah, gosh, this is going to be such a close fight. Yeah, it definitely feels like, though, Xarnax is playing to his out at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe a flame sword?
Is he getting a flame? Oh, is he maybe thinking of not doing... No, he can't be thinking of not doing Erdrick's sword strats.
No, it's on the way, but maybe he's thinking... maybe fight your way down for level 17?
Maybe.
No, that's... You're really banking on a super big strength gain, though.
And the sword is in the $250 chest for those of you that may have played the game at home. Yeah, there's the flame sword out of Rimmelsdar. And I would imagine he'll walk to Breckenair to get that silver shield. Of course, the worst thing you could see right now would be a red dragon on that spike tile.
Yeah, that would be absolutely terrible. And then the subsequent HP walking that we would see would also be terrible.
Okay, so there we go. Xarnax now basically is equipped to the teeth as he can. Flame sword, Erdrick's armor, silver shield. Oh, he doesn't have the drop yet, though. Xarnax has got to go get the drop. Ooh, forgot about that.
Yeah, fortunately, there's the Swamp Cave shortcut, so
that's true.
And yeah, it looks like just nothing anybody cared about on that spot. But Bob's down to 90 HP. What are you gonna do here? There's the first herb. There's the second, and we're gonna put the death necklace on during the fight. So low rolls or bust. Here we go. That's not what you want to see. 30 also not quite.
Oh.
Yeah, you're fishing for stop spells at this point.
Meanwhile, we do have Xarnax going up against Golem.
No. Yeah, this is gonna be real hard.
Oh, and another hurt more. Oh no.
That's what I was wondering. He did a double 30s or 30 and 31, and I was wondering if he was just gonna squeak a little too low. Alright, so this needs to be a low swing.
Damage of 10. $20. $37.
That's a nice one. Need some more of those.
$49.
Oh.
58.
Yeah.
$69.
Nice. Oh, are we getting it? He got it, so there's a double.
8,500. $109.
Got another one.
117. $132. This is looking good now.
Oh, it's still gonna be tight.
145. $160.
Yeah, got some ugly rolls there, but the doubles were what clinched it.
All right, there we go. Everybody in chat, get out your GGs. BobPineappleMD has finished in first place in this seed with an official racetime.gg time of 1 hour, 32 minutes, and 53 seconds. Well played to Bob.
Yeah, GG. Yeah, not an easy seed to navigate optimally, and Bob did some real good work there in the mid game onwards, and just held that lead till the end.
Yep. And of course, this Red Dragon being a pain, this is now a triple run fail for Xarnax. Triple run fail at 87 agility, gotta love it.
Just a suggestion.
And we are joined in the commentators booth by our winner, BobPineappleMD. Bob, GG, well played.
Oh, thank you very much. That was, that was a nail biter.
Yeah, that Dragon Lord 2 fight was something else because, you kind of started a little iffy, you got a couple of iffy rolls, but then those two doubles kind of back to back there, that really got it for you.
Yeah, I knew it was a dicey play to begin with. I looked at those stats and I was like, and then I remembered there was a Silver Shield play, but it felt like it was so far away, and, I was going to have to set it up first and then walk down there, and to be honest, I didn't even think about it until after I had left Mountain Cave, and then I was like, oh, crap. So at that point, I was like, well, I need to make up for lost time, so I have to give this a shot. And then I had probably my best Sharlock dive ever, no exaggeration, and then that nail-biter of a fight. If those two doubles coming back-to-back near the end, I just let out all of my breath.
And yeah, you did have one attack to spare, and you did, to my count, did 160 hit points of damage. So you would have had him regardless with the next attack. But well played. So what did you think of the beginning of that seed? Up until you started up the first grind on the Axe Knights. What did you think?
Boy, when I got to level 2 and saw no power, I was just like, oh, it's going to be one of those. And sure enough, it was.
77 Axe Knight kills. Oof.
Yeah, the moment I was able to peek and see what that was, and then when Hurtmore came up, I made the decision immediately. I was like, we're going to get to all the stats I need to explore. We're going to throw on Repel. We're going to go looking for stuff, because I wasn't going to play the game where I spiral out and take death warps and all of that stuff.
85 Hurtmores, too. I guess it's a good thing Hurtmore came when it did, right? Because that was, and that's something Edge and I were kind of chatting about here in the booth. That is a lot. It took a while for you guys to be able to break out of this seed, right? Because once you got just outside, right? That impassable swamp to the south, and then all the Sharlock enemies, once you got 2 zones outside of the castle, it's just kind of ridiculous trying to break out of it.
Yeah, once I realized what was lurking outside, I was like, I'm just going to have to buckle down. I tried to find, the zones where I could hang around. When I found the skeletons, that was nice early on, and the Trachemas, it was like, okay, I can hang here for a little bit. But the second Hurtmore happened, I was like, it has to be the play. It's the only thing.
Yeah, you and Xarnax both made that same play. The two of you got Hurtmore within, minutes of each other, and then it's just like, okay, time to grind.
To answer chat here, you are correct. I have not done many dark caves lately. Coming out of Random Cup and Winter League, where it was auto torch on, boy, do I miss that.
And for those of you that might be watching there in my group, I will never turn down permanent torch in a race. Never.
That's interesting. Both of you opened that chest last.
Yeah, and usually for me, when I do that, that's the chest I open first. Yeah, it's just kind of weird the way that goes, I suppose. And by the way, do notice that Xarnax did open literally every treasure chest in the game, because he did go to the judges' table first.
Oh, he made judges first play. Interesting. As we were getting through those and we got down to the last one, I was like, oh no. And thank goodness it was there. I actually do normally open that one first. Can't tell you why I didn't this time.
Yeah, very well played, Seed. You're now 1-0 in the slime group. Xarnax is a pretty ferocious competitor here. He's been at Dragon Warrior Randomizer pretty much as long as anybody here has, and very well done to move to 1-0 in your group. That's a fantastic start for you. What do you think?
I'm thrilled about it. Obviously, this is my first standard tournament. I participated in the Winter League and then the Random Percent Cup. Of course, I did quite well in the Random Percent Cup, but I was under no illusions that would translate to standard. So to get off to a 1-0 start is really nice.
And Xarnax does pull Dragon Lord here. Of course, now with that Silver Shield, Xarnax is hoping for a bunch of attacks out of Dragon Lord, and gets a stop spell, which, Bob, you probably would have liked to have seen a stop spell from Dragon Lord 2 at some point, or Dragon Lord 1 at some point.
Boy, yeah, I burned 4 herbs to try and get a stop spell and just could not make it happen. So going into DL2 with less than triple-digit HP, I was worried about the potential back attack. Thank goodness that didn't happen.
Yeah, you did have to take 4 swings as well, which was a little unfortunate given the rolls. And okay, well, Xarnax gets ambushed, so that's unfortunate too.
Xarnax going at the same level you did, level 17. I mean, and we both know that this level is a little butt-clenching. If you go, even just standard, right? It's just 10 heal mores, 12 attacks. It's close, but geez, he started out with 3 fantastic rolls.
And he ran and got the Silver Shield, right? So I should hope. I mean, if I could get that many doubles...
Well, that'll just depend on how many attacks the Dragon Lord does, right? I mean, because it looks to be like the Xarnax Dragon Lord is a little bit more breathy than yours was.
It does seem that way.
Oh, there's a nice low roll. Can't double it up, though.
Oh, he's getting the high-end rolls on all those attacks, and I somehow managed to get the low ends when he would attack me.
All right, there's the double he needed. So he's probably good. Oh, but a low roll on that heal more, that's terrible. Oh, and that's 2 in a row. Oh, that's 2 crap heal more rolls in a row.
Kind of tailing off at the end here. Should be enough still, but...
All right, he's got 2 more attacks. Whoa, that's a 9. This is the last attack. Will it do it? Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Excellent. Although Dragon Lord 1 still could have low-rolled an attack, and maybe Xarnax had another one in him. Very nice. Camion, our wonderful tracker, could you please bring up Dragon Lord 2 stats so we can see his final HP? So we got 2 168 counts, and I think I counted 160 for you, Bob, so let's see what we got here. 159. There we go, and Xarnax has finished the seed with an official racetime.gg time of 1 hour, 42 minutes, and 16 seconds. Well done to Xarnax.
Yeah, get out your GGs in chat. It was a well-run race by both runners, that's for sure.
Yeah, again, this, our runners here, both Bob and Xarnax, are very close for a lot of the race. I mean, what the race kind of came down to is Bob found the right path to the grave first. I mean, that's the only thing it came down to.
Oh, I didn't realize I had found that first. I thought I was behind on exploration, to be honest with you. It seemed like I couldn't find the one thing I needed, and there was like nothing anywhere.
Yeah, by the time you had both broken out, you took 1 extra level in the first Axe Knight grind than Xarnax did. But by the time you had really broken out and Xarnax was already out, you two were about even, give or take, in exploration. Because you did a little more exploration at first, especially you actually got through the swamp cave on your first attempt, so you kind of knew a little bit of what was around. Oh, hey,
Come on,
Xarnax.
guys.
Xarnax has joined us.
GG, Bob.
Hey,
Congrats.
GG, Xarnax.
Oof. That map. How about that map?
That map was interesting. It was one continent. No, okay, so did you know that was Swamp South the first time you entered it, Xarnax?
It took me a minute. I went as soon I entered it, and I walked a few steps to the right, and I was like, okay, this is Grave. And so I started trying to explore Grave, and paths weren't working the way they were supposed to, and it took me probably a minute to figure it out. I don't remember if it clicked before I started seeing like wizards and other enemies that I knew were in Swamp Cave. But by the time I moved on, when I went through Swamp Cave later, I knew exactly where I was going to come out.
So how about that start?
I felt so lucky right off the bat. My first 5 encounters were slimes.
And all for the wonderful reward of 0 strength. So you got to do it all over again.
What's that? Oh, right. And yeah, that was hilarious. Like, so I wasn't sure if there was anything else in that zone I was going to be able to kill, and then it turned out red slimes would have been even better. I felt like I was super lucky when I got 5 slimes in a row, and I still think that worked out a lot better than a lot of other ways it could have gone.
Yeah, but then you got the Hurtmore spell, and you both just sat in Hawksness and grinded those axe knights until you basically could make headway, because 2 zones out of Tantagel, and you were Sherlocks everywhere.
The enemy set. Once I'd seen that enemy set, I was like, I'm not leaving Hawksness, so I've got healing, probably heal more, or a lot of MP. But the lot of MP came very, very, very late.
Yeah, real late. But yeah, no, it's kind of like what was talking about just before you got here. You two were pretty well neck and neck for probably the first hour 15 of the seed. The only difference is Bob found the path to the grave before you did. That's really the only difference.
Yeah, that map just killed me. I could not for the life of me figure out where I hadn't been, and then just the path up there was so nasty to explore with low MP.
Yep. And Edge and I, we were like, wait a minute, where is this path? Where could it be? Because we thought you guys had done a pretty thorough job exploring everything. We're like, this has got to be some stupid path that nobody has seen yet. And turned out it was. It was like north and west of Cole. You had to wind around. It was such a windy path to get there.
Yeah. And tons of desert and mountains with Shylock, like werewolves and green dragons. I mean, stuff that was manageable, but drained resources quickly enough that I think by the time I found a spot, I'm like, oh, I don't think I've been here. I think it took me 3 or 4 times to actually get to Garenham. Just because I didn't have the resources to make it. But then, I really wasn't sure. I'll be really curious to watch this one back. I felt like my beginning was just... I thought my first 5... I felt really lucky, and I felt like I played it really well the first 5 minutes. Getting 106 gold and 2 keys before dying. I felt really good about that, and then everything after that just felt like I tried to push a little bit harder when I should have been just grind. Like every level, between 4 and 8, I'm like, I should have gotten this level 4 minutes ago. I'm just wasting time trying to explore and getting nowhere. I mean, had the exploration paid off, it wasn't necessarily the wrong call, but none of it paid off, and I started feeling way behind right off the bat. And then when I got hurt more and started going to Hawksness, I don't know if you guys counted how many trips I had where I killed like one X night and then got sent back home. It was a lot.
It was a lot. We did make mention. We did notice that your X night luck was appreciably worse than Bob's as far as that went. But really, and another thing that kind of, and this is kind of to your point too, Xarnax, you had that one small zone with the skeletons and the fire-breathing Drakimas, but that was it for like that mid-range 20, 30, 40 XP enemies, right?
Right.
Because everything else was mixed with blue dragons or red dragons, and it's like, what am I going to do?
Yeah, I tried. I found that Druid Lord and killed the first one I saw, and there were metal slimes in that zone, and there were wraiths as well. That seemed like if I could get the enemies I wanted, it could have paid off really handsomely. But there were also red dragons, and I saw those a little too frequently to make that a feasible grind.
Yeah, it was quite the race here. I mean, you guys both played well. Like I said, you guys got heal more or hurt more, I should say, within a couple minutes. And you guys were simultaneously grinding those Axe Knights for probably a good 15 minutes. Bob took it one more level than you did, Xarnax. I think Bob went to... I think you left at either 12 or 13, and then Bob went at either 13 or 14. One of the big HP MP levels. So that gave him a little more staying power. But right. I mean, you guys both played the seed almost identically, especially, like I said, for the first hour.
Yeah, well, hats off to you, Doctor.
Oh, thanks. You too, Xarnax. Yeah, given how the first 6-7 levels went, I am shocked this was not a 2 hour plus seed.
I mean, as soon as I saw Hurt More and an Axe Knight in Hawksness, I was prepared for it to be 15 minutes faster than it was.
Edge, do you have any questions or comments or anything for our runners before we start the getting on up out of here process?
No, just congrats to both of you on a well-played game. I know I feel like this was one of those seeds where you hated to see that somebody had to lose, because you both played it well, and the seed really didn't, other than Hurt More, before then the seed didn't give anything to you for free. So you both did well, and I wish both of you luck in your next race.
Definitely gonna need it. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Yeah, this was a lot of fun.
Alrighty, so let's briefly then go over the schedule for tomorrow. We have quite a busy day tomorrow. Looks like we've got 5 races planned here. We start at 3 p.m. Eastern time, so roughly, about 11, 12, 13-ish hours from now? We have Beta Strap against Venicus, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Then following that up at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, we have Stags28 against our wonderful restreamer for the night, Gambit017. An hour after that, at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, we have Vertical Sandwich against Lord of the Sin. 2 hours after that, at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, we have DK9146 against Ursine Deshire. And then 2 hours after that, at 11 p.m. Eastern Time, we have Archfield Monk against 1235. So we have an entire day's worth of races lined up for tomorrow. Edge, any last words before we thank our behind-the-scenes crew and get out of here?
No, I think you about covered it. Take us home.
Alrighty, so again, just to kind of recap, make sure you pop our runners and follow BobPineappleMD and Xarnax42. Our restreamer for the night was Gambit017. Our tracker was Camion Renikai. And for my fellow commentator Edgeworth, I am Z-Man. Everybody, have a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow for a busy day.